Navy SEALs are some of the strongest, most capable athletes on the planet. They carry 80 pounds of gear through desert heat, swim miles in freezing ocean water, and operate for days with almost no sleep. But here's what most people don't know. These guys aren't spending hours in the gym doing endless sets of bicep curls and chest flies. The SEAL training system builds real-world strength and functional movement that actually works, muscle that lasts, and bodies that don't break down as we age. While fitness influencers are chasing the pump and destroying their joints, SEALs are building bodies that can perform at 40, 50, even 60 years old with proper injury prevention built right into the program. So what makes their training so different, and why does it work so much better than what most of us are doing? The SEAL approach to fitness is built around one simple idea: train for performance, and the muscle will follow. Their workouts focus on movements that translate to everyday strength: pull-ups, push-ups, squats, runs, swims, and carries. No fancy machines, no isolation work, just compound movements that build functional core strength and improve mobility at the same time. SEALs don't train heavy all the time. They use moderate weight and focus on perfect form, stability and control, and consistency. This approach helps with injury prevention and builds power and resilience that lasts for decades. Let's break down what a typical SEAL workout actually looks like. You're starting with a 10-minute warm-up: jumping jacks, arm circles, leg swings, and bodyweight squats. This prepares your nervous system and joints, improving your range of motion and helping you move with confidence. This kind of balanced training also helps with fall prevention, which becomes increasingly important as we age. After that, you're moving into the main work. Pull-ups are king in SEAL training. A typical session might be 5 sets of max effort pull-ups with 2 minutes rest between sets. But here's the key: max effort doesn't mean failure. It means stopping when your form starts to break down. If you can do 15 perfect pull-ups but number 16 gets ugly, you stop at 15. After pull-ups, you're hitting push-ups. SEALs cycle through variations to hit different angles and improve posture. Standard push-ups, wide grip, diamond push-ups, and decline push-ups. 4 sets of 30 reps each, stopping before failure. The goal is to accumulate volume without destroying yourself. This builds endurance and muscle density while keeping you pain-free. Then comes the legs. SEALs do high-rep bodyweight squats, lunges, and step-ups. 4 sets of 50 bodyweight squats with 90 seconds rest, or walking lunges for 100 yards. This builds stronger legs and endurance simultaneously. This kind of training also helps with knee pain relief because you're building strength through full range of motion without the heavy loading that beats up your joints. SEALs also do what they call grinder PT, high-volume calisthenics done in a circuit format. 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and 40 squats. Then repeat for 20 minutes straight. Even in these high-volume circuits, they're pacing themselves to maintain quality reps and protect against injury. This is how you build muscle and increase endurance without burning out your nervous system. It's also a fat-burning workout that boosts circulation and supports heart health. The running component is massive in SEAL training. They mix in interval work, tempo runs, and long, slow distance. A typical week might include 1 day of sprint intervals, 1 day of a steady 5-mile run, and 1 day of a longer 8 to 10-mile run at an easy pace. This variety helps with overall wellness and supports healthy aging. The long runs keep your cardiovascular system strong and help with blood sugar control. The intervals spike growth hormone and give you a metabolism boost. The recovery runs give your body time to repair and reduce inflammation. Swimming is another huge part of SEAL conditioning. Adding swimming once or twice a week will help you restore movement in joints that have gotten stiff over the years. Swimming builds your shoulders, back, and core like nothing else. It's zero impact, so your joints recover while your muscles work. This makes it perfect for anyone dealing with hip pain, back pain, or joint pain relief needs. A good session might be 30 minutes of continuous swimming with varied strokes. Keep rotating to hit all the muscle groups and improve flexibility. If you don't have access to a pool, substitute with rowing or assault bike work. Now let's talk about what SEALs don't do. They don't train to failure on every set. They don't do endless isolation exercises. They don't max out every week. And they definitely don't skip recovery. Recovery is built into the program, which is critical for rehab and recovery between hard sessions. SEALs understand that your body needs time to adapt and grow stronger. That means getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, eating enough protein and calories to support active aging, and taking easy days when the program calls for it. This approach to stress relief and recovery is what allows them to maintain their everyday energy and mental toughness. If you're dealing with joint pain, stiffness, or old injuries that keep flaring up, you need to address that before you start adding volume and intensity. That's where my ebook Reboot Your Body comes in. It's a 30-day plan specifically designed for people over 40 who want to move better, hurt less, and build a body that lasts. Inside, you'll find the exact mobility drills, pain fixes, and foundation exercises that'll get you training hard again without breaking down. It addresses lower back pain, knee pain relief, sciatica relief, and helps you improve posture so you can stand taller and move like you're younger. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. Here's how you structure a SEAL-style training week. Monday is your upper body strength day. Pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. 5 sets of each with 2 to 3 minutes rest. Stop 2 to 3 reps before failure on every set to maintain core stability. Then add a 20-minute run at a comfortable pace. Tuesday is legs and core. Bodyweight squats, lunges, step-ups, sit-ups, and planks. 4 sets of high reps on everything. This builds functional movement patterns and everyday strength you can actually use. Wednesday is your long run day. 8 miles at an easy conversational pace. This builds your aerobic base and supports longevity by keeping your cardiovascular system healthy. Thursday, you're back to upper body circuit style. 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and 40 squats. Repeat for 20 to 30 minutes. This builds mental toughness without destroying your body. Friday is swimming or rowing. 30 to 45 minutes of continuous work. This is perfect for arthritis relief and joint pain relief because you're building strength without impact. Saturday is your sprint day. After a good warm-up, you're doing 10 sets of 100-yard sprints with 60 to 90 seconds rest. This spikes your metabolism, builds explosive power, and helps you move with confidence. Sunday is rest or active recovery. Go for a walk, do some light stretching, or swim easy. Your body needs this day to adapt and grow stronger. The nutrition side of SEAL training is just as important as the workouts. These guys burn massive amounts of calories, so they eat accordingly. But they're not eating junk. Breakfast might be eggs, oatmeal, and fruit. Lunch is chicken, rice, and vegetables. Dinner is steak, potatoes, and a salad. The goal is to fuel performance and recovery while supporting an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. You need enough protein to rebuild muscle, enough carbs to fuel your training, and enough healthy fats to support hormone production and help with inflammation reduction. This kind of eating also helps with blood sugar control and supports healthy aging from the inside out. Here's what most people get wrong when they try to follow a SEAL-style program. First, they go too hard, too fast. You have to build up your work capacity over time. Start with lower volume and add sets and reps gradually. This is how you injury-proof your body and build real longevity in your training. Second, they skip the warm-up and cool down. Those 10 minutes on each end of your workout keep you healthy and injury-free for years. They help unlock your hips, improve your range of motion, and reverse stiffness that builds up from sitting all day. Third, they train to failure on everything. SEALs don't do this, and neither should you. Leave reps in the tank and focus on perfect form and upright posture. Fourth, they don't run enough. Running builds your cardiovascular system, burns fat, and teaches mental toughness. The beauty of SEAL training is that it scales to any fitness level. If you can't do pull-ups yet, use a resistance band or do assisted pull-ups. If push-ups are too hard, do them on your knees or against a wall. If running hurts your joints, start with walking and build up slowly. The principles stay the same. You're doing compound movements that build pain-free strength, building volume over time, stopping before failure, and recovering properly. Do that consistently and you'll build muscle and strength that supports independent living and helps you maintain your quality of life as we age. This is what aging in reverse looks like. Not some magic pill or supplement, but consistent training that builds real capacity. One more thing, SEALs understand that most people miss. Training is just one part of the equation. Sleep, nutrition, and stress management matter just as much for overall wellness. If you're training hard but only sleeping 5 hours a night, you won't recover. If you're eating fast food every day, your body won't have the building blocks it needs to grow, and you'll be fighting inflammation constantly. If you're stressed to the max, your cortisol levels will sabotage your progress and hurt your heart health. Get your sleep, eat real food that supports an anti-inflammatory lifestyle, manage your stress, and train smart. That's how you build a body that performs and lasts for decades. That's how you build confidence in your physical abilities again. The SEAL approach to fitness isn't complicated, it's about showing up consistently, doing the basics extremely well, and giving your body time to adapt. Pull-ups, push-ups, squats, runs, and swims. Do those movements with good form, build your volume gradually, and don't train to failure. Focus on functional movement and real-world strength that actually translates to everyday life. Add in proper sleep and nutrition, and you've got everything you need to build real, functional muscle that'll serve you for life. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just proven methods that work for healthy aging and longevity.